And if we go to the accelerometer location, could you expand a little bit on the advantages and disadvantages of wrist, waist, and thigh worn?
So, as for wrist and waist, I would say that research now in children doesn't doesn't report compelling evidence of one positioning, so wrist or waist being better than the other one. Like there's
Mm,
also 50-50, some studies
mm,
reporting that the waist is better, some studies reporting wrist is better. So for the wrist-based monitors, possibly one of the problem would be that it might, in some cases, overestimate physical activity. Well, if the accuracy of the study the accuracies of these methods are well reported, but it seems that they might lead to slightly higher physical activity recording than the hip ones in certain situations.
mm,
For example, a person might be seated and just waving the hands, not doing high
mm,
levels of physical activity, but the accelerometer would record strong accelerations, so
mm,
high levels of physical activity, even if the person is seated and not expending much energy.
mm,
But at the same time, that's also in some cases a positive aspect of the wrist accelerometers, because
mm,
if a child or a person is doing throwing and catching, then the uh, the wrist accelerometers would be recording the movement
mm,
better than a waist than an accelerometer positioned on the waist.